It's the morning of October 5th, 1999. Just after 8 o'clock, London is moving at full speed. Paddington Station is releasing train after train into the city. Commuter services, long-distance expresses, thousands of passengers starting another normal weekday. Before we continue, if you appreciate calm, factual breakdowns of real-world disasters, rail failures, and the human cost behind system breakdowns, consider subscribing to How Behind. No shock thumbnails, no exaggeration, just facts and context. Because within minutes, two passenger trains will meet on the same track near Ladbroke Grove, and Britain will witness one of the deadliest rail disasters of the modern era. At 8:06 a.m., a three-car Thames Trains diesel unit departs Paddington on a stopping service toward Bedwin. The driver is 31-year-old Michael Hodder, recently qualified and still gaining experience on one of the most complex rail layouts in the country. At the same time, heading toward London on the main line, a first Great Western high-speed train is approaching Paddington. 8 passenger coaches powered by 2 diesel locomotives traveling close to full-line speed. On board are office workers, students, families, people expecting nothing more than an ordinary arrival into the capital. Between Paddington and Ladbroke Grove, tracks run in both directions under a dense forest of overhead signal gantries. Each signal controls a specific route, and matching the correct light to the correct track requires precision and experience. This section of railway already has a reputation. Drivers know it as a SPAD hotspot, SPAD meaning signal passed at danger, and one signal in particular, SN109, has been passed at red multiple times before. Despite its history, it remains unchanged. As the Thames train service accelerates away from Paddington, the signal before SN109 displays yellow, a warning that the next signal is red. The train's automatic warning system activates, forcing the driver to acknowledge the caution. That system works as designed. What happens next does not. The early October sun sits low over West London. Light reflects off metal gantries and signal lenses. Visibility is reduced. Distinguishing the correct signal becomes difficult until the last moment. For reasons later examined in detail, a combination of glare, signal placement, and inexperience, the train passes SN109 at red. It continues onto a line it was never authorized to enter, directly into the path of the oncoming high-speed train. Inside the signaling center, controllers see the alarm. A train has passed a signal at danger. They attempt emergency actions, setting surrounding signals to red, trying to reach drivers by radio. But it's already too late. The two trains are now only seconds apart. On the high-speed train, the driver has no warning, no time to brake. At 8:09 a.m. near Ladbroke Grove Junction, the trains collide almost head-on. The Thames Trains unit is torn apart on impact. The leading car is destroyed. The front of the high-speed train collapses inward. Coaches derail and scatter across the tracks. Diesel fuel ruptures from the locomotives and ignites. Fire spreads through the wreckage. Passengers are thrown from seats. Some are injured instantly. Others wake in smoke and darkness, trying to escape through twisted metal as flames advance. Nearby residents and motorists hear the explosion and see black smoke rising over West London. People abandon vehicles and run toward the railway. Fire crews and paramedics arrive to a scene that resembles an aircraft crash more than a rail accident. Rescue teams battle flames while pulling survivors from crushed carriages. Many are trapped. Some never make it out. By the end of the day, 31 people are dead, including both drivers. More than 400 are injured. Public anger is immediate. Just 2 years earlier, another major crash on the same main line, Southall, had involved a train passing a red signal. A public inquiry is launched, led by Lord Cullen. The immediate cause is clear: a train passed signal SN109 at danger. But the inquiry uncovers much more. SN109 had a long history of visibility issues and near misses. Its design, placement, and background clutter made it unusually difficult to read, especially in certain lighting. Driver training is also criticized. Under the newly privatized rail system, route learning was shorter and less rigorous than under British Rail, And then there's the technology. The trains were fitted with a warning system, but not one that could physically stop a train from running a red signal. A stronger protection system existed, but a nationwide rollout had been canceled years earlier due to cost. The Ladbroke Grove disaster becomes a turning point. New safety systems are installed across the network. Signals are redesigned. Driver training standards are tightened. A new protection system, TPWS, is introduced to automatically intervene when a train approaches a red signal too fast. Rail companies are fined. Oversight is strengthened. None of it can undo what happened. Today, trains still leave Paddington every morning. For most passengers, it's just another commute. But for those who lost someone on October 5th, 1999, that stretch of track will never feel ordinary again. Ladbroke Grove is a reminder that modern systems still depend on human decisions, and that ignoring warning signs can turn routine travel into tragedy. This was how behind. Real disasters, real people, because understanding failure is the first step toward preventing it. Travel safe.